it's just adorable. So let me just show you what I got here. Oh, new stickers. I froze my nuts off in Alaska. I got a couple new stickers I put on this old PJ here. So that's my $1,900 dedicated load. So I'm about to go pick up another load because I ain't running no 500-pound, 10-foot long piece dedicated. Yeah, he was like, yeah, that's a blender. These are the things that go inside a giant, like a huge blending machine, a mixer or something. I think he called it a blender. Kind of interesting, very interesting. Nice little palletized, 500 pounds, 10 feet long. We're gonna go pick up another little piece about 35 minutes from here. I'm in Dallas. I'm cold. It's freezing. I'm glad I'm going west. Weather is going to be everywhere except hopefully in the west. So I'm going in the right direction, but then I'm going to Illinois, so who knows. But that's $1,899, so $1,900 and then I'm going to go pick up a little table that is supposed to be air ride only. So I have the air ride trailer with me, and we're going to go over that in another video. I'll go over air ride trailers. So let's go grab that one next. I'm going to get out of this freezing cold. All right, pickup number 2, $1,500, 10 feet of deck, 2,500 pounds. It's going to go right behind this piece here. And this was the air ride. Must be air ride load. The guy actually came out and looked to see if I have bags under my trailer. I backed up here. I'm just waiting for them to bring me my little table. The broker said I have to tarp it. I'm hoping I don't. It's freezing ass cold. I'm going west, but I don't know. It's air ride, so they might make me tarp it. I have everything to tarp it with. I just don't want to do it. God for good people. But I'll be honest, if I was a boy, I probably wouldn't have got the help that I got. But that's okay, I'm grateful for it. Look at that. It's a little tall. It's the lowest paying load. While I was here, I called TQL and I got another one. I'm so excited, you guys. This is gonna be a phenomenal trip. I was just gonna take these two and I was figuring, maybe I'll pick up a SUV or something. Nope. We're heading 50 miles down the road and we're gonna go pick up a transformer, I think they said. I don't know what TQL, they're such a mess. But I'll take it. I'll take the extra money. So that's 19, 15, and then 2,500, whatever the math on that is. I don't know, but I gotta go to the next address. All right, I'm at stop number 3. It's a little bit of a tight yard. I've already had to move around a bunch. They're tarping. I got 20 feet of deck. Of course, TQL says it's 40 feet of space and 3,650 pounds. So it's going to be one of those, which is going to be 10 feet or less. And it's definitely going to fit there. But if they're tarping, that means I'm going to have to tarp. So unfortunately, I used both my moving blankets on this load. So I'm probably going to rip a tarp. $2,500, 15 and 19. So what is that, about $5,000 for 1,500? Well, it'll be 1,700 miles, 1,800 miles after I do all the drops, because it's San Diego, LA, and then Point Mugu. Oh, they're making me work for it, you guys. Let me catch my breath with you guys for a minute. Whew. All right, well, they loaded it and I got to yapping with another hotshotter that was here and they had it loaded and ready for me to throw my tarp over it. So I grabbed my second tarp. Thank God I brought a second tarp because I wasn't even going to bring one. I got 3 at the house and I was only going to bring 1. Then at the last minute I remembered, shit, I got not one bungee on this trailer. So I ran back to the garage, grabbed a bunch of bungees, half of what I had, which I should have grabbed more. And then I started looking at the other 2 tarps on the other trailer on the step deck. And I thought, let me just roll one of these up real good and bring it with me just in case. I'm gonna be gone a while. And I know I'm going into the snow. After California, I'll be going into the snow. So I said, all right, let me grab the second tarp. I didn't grab enough bungees. So here's a trick, you guys. I had about 3 bungees. After that load used up all the bungees. I had about 3 bungees left for this load. So the trick is to run a strap all the way around the bottom, all the way around the piece. And let me bounce over to the other side, you guys. This one is a square piece, so it's easy. And you clip the ratchet to the strap hook to hook like that. And there it is. So that's tight. It's gonna, it might flap a little bit on the bottom here. This stuff might flap a little bit because I don't have any bungees. In a pinch, that's all you need. Here's the boy with my paperwork. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. All right, so I'm about an hour from El Paso. I'm stopping in El Paso because I'm having a teeny wiring issue, right? This morning I did my pre-trip. It was dark. So I turned my lights on. I slept at a rest area, I don't know, around Big Spring, Texas, last night. And this morning I turned on my lights, and the front passenger side corner of my trailer, those lights are not working. So I am headed to El Paso. There's a truck stop. I can't think of the name of it for the life of me, but there's a truck stop. So we're gonna go there because there's a bunch of mobile mechanics that like just float around the yard to just, I guess, splice these wires back together. I pulled the wire to see, like, was it the light? Is it the wire? And I pulled it, and the wire just was completely, you know, I guess it must have just rubbed and chafed and finally took a crap. So I don't know, but I just got a fresh set of nails. I'm not gonna do wiring right now. I'll stop there. They'll do it in 5 minutes. All right, it's Express Fuel exit 42 off of I-10. They got a pretty big parking lot. Let me just show you. This light obviously works. This light does not. And this is the problem, you know, just vibration and time and whatever, I don't know. So that light needs to hook, that's hooked up to the light that doesn't work, and it needs to hook into here so it'll have juice. So there's the guy. Get him. I'll give you guys an update. You know, it's been a minute since I've been down here. Express Fuel got bought out by 1.9, so now it's a 1.9. It's gonna be a 1.9 Pilot. And as soon as I entered, you guys, as soon as I pulled in, there's a big old sign right in front of the fueling base. The big old sign said, no third-party repairs or some shit like that. And I was like, oh, shit, you know? My spot that I can always find like a quick, handy guy, you know, to fix something simple. And I was like, it's gone. And so there was 2 tire guys still here. They don't give a shit. So he just finished up a tire, and he's going to help me with this one little dinky light. ¿Algo facilito?
Sí.
¿Tienes las cositas?
No, I don't tape.
Oh, con tape. ¿Sí tienes tape? Yo creo que tengo.
Sí,
oh, ya. Ok, perfecto. ¿Quieres que apago las luces?
No.
¿Está bien? Okay. Lights, chicken lights. I got my own little baby chicken lights, and they work now. So now we can go into New Mexico. Hey, New Mexico likes us hotshots, you know. I've gotten quite a few inspections there. They've always been good to me. Those people are all very nice and wonderful. But still, I don't want to be rolling around with a non-functioning light. Good morning. All right, I'm in Yuma, fueling $3.19 a gallon. So far, I have spent $740 on diesel to get me this far. Whatever I fill in the tank right now will get me through all my deliveries, and I'll probably have at least 50 gallons left over to get me out of California. So you guys, I'm probably gonna catch some flack for this. I don't really give a shit. I'm just gonna let you know. I'll always keep it 100 with you guys. You know, I always keep it real. It was not my intention to partial out quote unquote dedicated loads, okay? But when the opportunity arises and I can make an extra $2,500 on this tiny little piece at the rear of my trailer, this guy, I'm gonna do it, okay? I don't care. It's not my intention. You know, this one I booked on Friday to pick up Monday, and I figured, okay, well, I'm just gonna, you know, build around this one load. This load gets me, you know, picking up in Dallas, and I'm sure I'll find some other freight. Well, then I found this one, which quote unquote was a dedicated load. Okay, 500 pounds, 10 feet of deck, $1.35 a mile. Okay, great. I was just gonna run with these 2 loads because already that's at like $2.50 a mile, and I was just gonna say, I told myself, well, maybe I'll find a vehicle. Well, I ended up finding that other load, and you know, supposedly this was dedicated. I got tracking on that. They didn't ask me. That was the first one I picked up. Then I backtracked 45 minutes to pick that one up. And then I backtracked 50 miles to pick that one up. And again, it's unfortunate that these brokers, you know, post their loads so late in the game, in the day. Otherwise, I would have picked up that first, then picked up that, then picked up that, and, you know, wouldn't have had to backtrack probably over 100 miles one way. But, oh well, it is what it is. But you guys, I got tracking on that one as well. I have time. Like, I don't know why they wanted these things dedicated. That one said deliver Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going to deliver today, Wednesday, probably about 10 or 11 in the morning. And then this one I'll deliver by the afternoon. So I don't know why they're quote unquote dedicated loads, but if I have an opportunity to make $5,900, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do it. Just period. There's just no way around that. I got tracking on both. I don't care what they tell me. If anybody gives me flack, I'll pull out my regular lines of, hey, you don't run my truck, I run it. I'm not a company driver for you. Don't question where I stop. Stuff like that. But yeah, you guys, tough noogies. I'm gonna run it. So, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna run it, and I had more space. This is probably only 8,000 pounds total. I had more space, but I'm greedy, but I'm not that greedy. Okay, I wasn't gonna stick around. I was like, let me get down the road. So I had really good weather, you guys. Not a drop of rain, but a lot of wind. So this is Highway 8. I cut off from the 10 in Arizona and decided to take Highway 8, which would drop me into San Diego, so I could do that delivery first, my most southern delivery first, and then go north to LA and then go north to Point Mugu. Well, you would not believe, you guys. Okay, Caesar, you remember I sold the Delco a couple months ago. Caesar's been running. He's got his own authority, and he's dispatching himself. He's doing really good. I knew he was going to be in California, but he said he was going to be up by Bakersfield. You would not believe, we freaking passed each other on Highway 8. I was heading west and he was heading east, and I saw the big old Hotshot Adventure sticker, and I took a double look and I seen his little face in the truck. I was like, oh my God, I called him. I was like, dude, what are the freaking odds that I would see you, not really knowing where you were at? What are the odds that I would see you pass by you on the freeway? So Hotshot love, big shout out to Caesar. I'm really proud of you, Caesar. I know you're doing great, and it's just such an honor. It's such an honor and a privilege to be a part of these guys' startup when they get started up. I love helping them. So my day today just ran really smoothly, you guys. I got to Escondido like 10:30 in the morning. Obviously it's just one piece. It was 2 straps. It was a super quick delivery. And then it was a little bit of a trek into LA, but it was no traffic, no bad weather. It was clear skies. It was like 70 degrees. It was perfect. I got this delivery done, and then I got up into Anaheim and found that receiver. And I mean, it took me longer to unbungee everything and untarp the darn table. Here's the table. And those guys were all so kind, and patient with me, and they helped me pull the tarp off the very top piece, because the top of the table, because there's no way I could reach it. And they were ready to rock and roll. Got their table. It was a refurbished table, but still a very expensive refurbished table. So I made sure I took lots of pictures and lots of video. And then I drove about another hour and a half to this delivery, which again went super smoothly. It was about 20 minutes to check into the gate, because I had never been to that receiver before, but it was easy. All right, they're still messing with that transformer. Let's take a look at my miles, you guys. Let's just see what it looks like. All right, 1,647 loaded miles, 8 miles to the gallon. I fueled $900 worth of fuel, and I have a crap ton of fuel left, well enough to get me reloaded tomorrow and out of California. And 1,851 total miles. That's from my house to do all the, my house to all the pickups and all the deliveries and everything. So all miles 1,851, loaded miles 1,646. Not bad for 3 days. I loaded Monday morning. I loaded Monday all day, basically. I got my last load at 3 o'clock. And I'm emptying out right now. It's 4 o'clock on Wednesday. So literally 72 hours, $5,900. Good weather, other than it was cold and windy. I didn't have any rain, and I had 2 tarp jobs, you guys. So those always take longer, and you have to readjust them and all that stuff. But you guys stay tuned. In the next video, I'm going to go over whether it's worth it to get an air ride trailer and how much specifically hotshot specific air ride required loads I see on the load board. Stay tuned for that, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.